know, every now and then you come across a guitar that's such a fine example of the luthier's art that it stands itself head and shoulders above any other guitar that you've ever had in your hands. And today's one of those days. I mean, one of those incredible days that after playing guitars like a Charvel Custom Shop San Dimas and a Kayari Dreadnought, you know, a guitar that was built by hand by elves in a cave deep in the mountains on a small island off the coast of Japan, that I've actually found myself with something totally new and radically better than anything I've ever come across in nearly 40 years of playing a guitar. And what I've come across is this. It's the Super Les, the Sustainiac. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of a Super Strat. Right? It's a guitar based on the rough plan of the Fender Stratocaster with features that make it more playable or more capable. You know, it might have a faster neck, it might have different sort of pickups or pickup configurations that give it a bit more sort of, make it a bit more versatile. It might have a locking tremolo system, you know, stuff that, you know, really expands the playability and capability of a guitar. But I guess unlike the Super Strat, the Super Les just takes all the things that we come to know and love about the Gibson Les Paul and it makes them better, all of them. Now when we're talking about making it better than a Gibson Les Paul, making everything better, I'm just simply talking about a better build quality, better sustain, better tone, and higher output. And I guess really if a standard Les Paul is like a VW Beetle, then this thing, it's like a Porsche 911. So the Sustainiac. Now, you might be wondering, what's the build quality like? Well, we started with slabs of well-aged high-grade mahogany and maple. We laminated those together and we CNC cut the body and the neck. And we designed a much longer mortise and tenon joint for the neck that goes all the way back to just the top of the bridge pickup here. And that achieves pretty much a set-through type of neck. So with the computer-based CNC cutting, the accuracy and quality of fit of the neck is absolutely second to none. And with such a long tenon recessed into the body, we get an incredibly strong neck join with the best possible sustain this side of a true neck through design. Now the finish on the body, I think you can probably see that. We used a blue wood dye and then we sealed that with over 40 coats of true oil gunstock finish. And that gives it a very durable, hard-wearing finish that it still feels like a wooden instrument when it's in your hands. And for this was a really important element of the build. There's heaps of really beautifully finished guitars out there that don't feel like a high-quality wooden instrument, and that's because they're sealed with epoxy, and it makes them feel plastic and cheap. And sorry guys, that's a fact. So, what's a sustain like? Well, with a really long mortise and tenon and heavy timbers, all that was left to drive sustain into the instrument was a selection of the right materials and the right sort of bridge hardware. Now that's why we went with the Babbitt's full contact hardware. Look, I won't go into the details, you can look them up, but the idea is that the bridge here rests on plates that screw down onto the top of the body to ensure the highest possible transfer of string vibration from the bridge and into the body of the guitar. Similarly, up the top here, we chose simply a bone nut that we really carefully shaped to an exact fit in the nut slot at the top of the neck to ensure that the greatest possible transfer of string vibration into the body again. And beyond that, for electronics, we went with the well-proven combo of Seymour Duncan humbuckers. We've got a JB and a 57 wired into a 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way toggle switch setup with CTS 500K pots. So that's the Les Paul Sustainiac, a traditional Les Paul plan shape and scale with a longer and stronger neck join, some innovative hardware and quality pickups matched with the right electronics to ensure great tone and a really killer output. It's awesome.